wreck families, ruin lives. You know, you lose jobs.
She wanted to keep her family away with the exception of her son. I believe that.
Wendy Williams' son, Kevin Hunter Jr., has broken his silence, and boy, did he let it all out. He's pointing all his fingers at his father, accusing him of being the driving force behind Wendy's current health crisis. But is his dad the only culprit? And are the people in Wendy's inner circle using her situation to line their pockets? Hold on tight because we're diving deep into this.
You know, quite frankly, I see a period as a burden. I can't wait until it's over. I'm not scared of menopause at all.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. Kevin Jr. has been the silent pillar of strength throughout Wendy's rocky last couple of years. Focusing on his mother, he's kept his mouth shut. But now, with Wendy's situation going from bad to really, really bad, Kevin Jr. is speaking up, and his revelations are downright alarming. It's as if the dam has burst, and we're about to be flooded with the truth. In a shocking interview, Kevin Jr. laid it all bare, accusing Wendy's inner circle and team of exploiting her fragile state.
You said in the New York Times Magazine, I'm a very forgiving person, but there's one thing I could never be a part of, and that one thing happened.
According to him, they're taking advantage of her to make a quick profit, totally neglecting her health. He even claimed that they're feeding her alcoholism, keeping her subdued, and making money off of things she'd never agreed to if she were in her right mind. My thing is that I've been asking questions about my money, and when I began asking questions about my money, suddenly Lori Schiller has got no response regarding my money. I want my money. This is not fair, he vented. Just a reminder that Lori is Wendy's financial advisor, and it seems the inner circle is manipulating Wendy's health struggles, making money from activities she would flatly oppose if sober. Allegedly, they're even working in collusion with her ex-husband, ignoring her well-being for financial gain. Kevin Jr. doesn't hold back when he talks about those around Wendy. He's got names, dates, and specifics on how they're exploiting her. In particular, financial advisor Lori Schiller seems to be a key figure in this scandal, avoiding all inquiries about money and keeping mum about what's going on.
Give her the time that a person would need going through this severe amount of crisis.
But it doesn't stop there. According to Kevin Jr., there's a twisted priority in the air. Wendy's health is deteriorating, but those around her seem more concerned with her earnings. In my opinion, that should not be a priority at all. And whoever has been hired, they are taking advantage of someone who needs to get better, he emphatically stated. All these revelations paint a dark picture. Wendy's team, her ex-husband, and her inner circle appear to be in a dangerous game, caring more about profit than her health. Specific examples of unpaid extra work, secret agreements, and under-the-table dealings show a complete disregard for Wendy's well-being.
I realized that it was much more severe. She needed more time to heal. And that was time that wasn't being given, at the...
In sum, Kevin Jr.'s alarming claims have blown the lid off the unsettling reality behind Wendy's life. It's a cautionary tale of exploitation, deceit, and a complete lack of empathy. Whether it's the blame he places on his father or the shocking exploitation by her team, Kevin Jr.'s words have certainly shaken things up. But one thing's for sure, Wendy's world is more complex and sinister than we ever imagined. Kevin Jr. wasn't holding back at all, diving straight into the juicy details. He's shining a spotlight on the jeweler turned manager, Will Shelby and Wendy's appointed guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, and their roles in this whole messy situation. Now, Will's transformation from a jeweler to manager raises eyebrows, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. How did that happen? That's a question for another day. What's really alarming, though, is how Will and Sabrina seem to be conspiring together. Kevin Jr. claims that their focus is more on lining their pockets rather than caring for Wendy's physical and mental well-being. These allegations are particularly concerning, given that Wendy has been battling with alcoholism, a condition that they're apparently enabling. What's even more shocking is Kevin Jr.'s claim that they're allowing her to consume alcohol even when they know that it could be fatal for her. Kevin Jr. put it all out there, saying, "There are a lot of people who are very aware that there is an issue with her drinking and how the issue may be helped. But I think these people are taking advantage of it while allowing it to play but make it look like they aren't causing the issue." But there's more to this intricate web. According to Kevin Jr., Will and Sabrina are keeping vital information about Wendy's health away from him. Imagine being informed about your mom's hospitalization but kept in the dark about her release or even her moving out of the state. It's outrageous and reveals just how twisted this situation has become. Then there's the curious connection between Will and Sabrina, who are supposed to protect Wendy's interests. However, according to Kevin Jr., they've been collaborating to profit from Wendy's dire situation. The fact that they are friends off the clock might explain why Sabrina's more interested in pleasing Will than looking out for her client's welfare. It's a shocking betrayal that can't be overlooked. Kevin Jr.'s frustration and dissatisfaction with Will and Sabrina are clear as crystal. But what's even more haunting is how he ties everything back to his father. Kevin Sr., Wendy's downward spiral started with his betrayal when he cheated on her and fathered a child with another woman. The aftermath of that divorce still lingers, casting a shadow over Wendy's life. So, diving a bit deeper into Wendy's initial announcement, she dropped some pretty significant hints about the ordeal she had been facing. Wendy's bold statement, Kevin had a major indiscretion that he will have to deal with for the rest of his life. An indiscretion that I will not deal with. I never thought that I will be in this position. I am a thought that I will be in this position. I am a forgiving person, but there's one thing that I could never be a part of, and that one thing happened reveals so much pain beneath the surface. It's not just about betrayal. It's about a prolonged period of disrespect and emotional turmoil. Now, let's clear the air about the whole Kevin Sr. cheating saga. Sources have said that Wendy's ex-husband didn't just have flings. He maintained a long-standing relationship with another woman. Imagine, for a moment, 15 years deception out of their 22-year marriage.
And I'm like, but I'm still in love. I don't know what to do. Like, are you serious with this? This is really going down.
That's a slap in the face, and the audacity of it being with the same woman. Our girl Wendy was basically dealing with a 2-decade affair. And as if this wasn't enough, the icing on this messy cake was discovering her husband fathered a child. Wendy's decision to hire a private investigator to snoop around speaks volumes about the trust level in their relationship. And y'all, when the pie followed them to that Obgyn visit, that was the final nail in the coffin. It was crystal clear that Kevin Sr. had stepped way out of line.
Nobody could help me through that part of my life except for me.
And speaking of lines, let's discuss the money side of things. After their divorce, Wendy had to shell out a hefty alimony to Kevin Sr.
I am paying alimony.
Crazy, right? This guy cheats for 15 years. They split, and Wendy ends up financially supporting him. And let's not forget, he wasn't just her husband, but also had a grip on her professional life as her director. So in a way, she was getting hit from both personal and professional sides. It's like a double betrayal.
Our marriage. I've known about her almost since the beginning. I've known that Kevin is a serial cheat.
The entire situation seemed to have aggravated Wendy's drinking issues. Whispers around town suggest that Wendy's team may be subtly encouraging her drinking problem. Some say it's for the ratings, while others believe it might be to keep her under control. It's a sinister thought, but in the cutthroat world of showbiz, nothing's too surprising.
Whoa. Johnny.
That infamous Tim Z interview? Honey, it was a wake-up call for everyone.
Come back.
Hey, Wendy.
Well, welcome to my formal apartment.
Wendy's words were jumbled, and her demeanor was off. Observers quickly noticed, saying she couldn't keep her answers straight, and it looked like she was drunk. It painted a clear picture. Wendy was hurting, and she was hurting bad.
Some time now, and even today and beyond, I have been living in a sober house.
The magnitude of her personal struggles, coupled with the shock of her show ending, spiraled Wendy into a tumultuous phase. Add Kevin Sr.'s betrayal and manipulation into the mix, and it's evident that Wendy was navigating one of the toughest periods in her life. Here's hoping she finds the support and strength she deserves. Now, let's talk about what the fans have been saying because, trust us, they've got some opinions and they're not holding back. First up, a concerned fan's advice on the legal aspects. He needs to check her will that they didn't have it rewritten and make the manager the executive. This comment sheds light on a potential oversight that many wouldn't even think about. Could it be that Wendy's management is getting too involved in her personal affairs? Rewriting a will is a significant matter, and it has fans questioning who's really looking out for Wendy's best interests. And speaking of interests, Kevin Jr. has been a hot topic among the fans as well. One viewer expressed their frustration with this comment. Kevin Jr. has rights. He needs to attain a lawyer to go to bat for him. Why hasn't this happened yet? It seems there's a growing sentiment that Kevin Jr. should be taking more legal action, maybe to protect his mother or to assert his own interests. It's an emotional and tangled situation, but the fans feel that something's amiss and want to see Kevin Jr. step up. Then there's the topic that just won't go away. Kevin Sr.'s affair. A fan who seemed exasperated by Wendy's tolerance said Wendy knew of this affair. It was the fact that there was a baby involved. Why? She should have dumped Kevin before that. This comment sparks an intense debate about loyalty, self-respect, and when enough is enough. Should Wendy have left earlier? Did she endure too much? Fans are torn and opinions vary, but the prevailing feeling seems to be that Wendy's forgiveness went too far. These comments from fans highlight the complexity of Wendy's situation. They've got her back and they're concerned about the people around her, from her son to her manager, and they're not shy about pointing out where they think Wendy went wrong. It's clear that this isn't just idle gossip. Wendy's fans are emotionally invested in her life and want to see her triumph. They're sharing legal advice, supporting her family, and critically evaluating her choices, all in the hope that Wendy will come out stronger on the other side. All right, gossip lovers, that wraps up the juicy details of Wendy's roller coaster story. But now, we want to hear from you. What do you think about Wendy's handling of the divorce? Was she right to stay with Kevin Sr. for so long? Should Kevin Jr. hire that lawyer? And what about that lawyer? And what about that will? There's a lot to discuss, and we know you've got opinions. Thank you all for tuning in and joining us on this wild ride through the fascinating world of celebrity rumors. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest updates. Until next time, stay curious, stay entertained, and keep those comments coming. Peace out.